good evening, and it's a yo to you as well, Amy. Is it Tuesday?
I think so.
This Tuesday night, welcome back as we continue. Yes, it's been 9 days since we last built upon this set. Yes, there is proof of life right here. There you go.
A little bit.
Little bit.
Little bit.
She's alive. She's well.
Just.
Oh, I'll say well. She's alive. She's alive. So, good evening, Amy. Good evening, Jesse. Good evening, whoever else is watching out there on whatever stream you are watching, be it horizontal or vertical, or you are watching back. This is part 5 of the Beauty and the Beast build. As we once again talk about life, the universe, and everything, whilst getting on with it. So, hold on a minute. It's there. There it is.
It is.
Part 14. Look. That's where we are. Part 14. That's your build area for tonight. Because of camera placement. I'm just going to move the vertical one over. Good evening, vertical stream. There is somebody up there. I can see they have hit the like button. We do like a like. Amy says, hope you're feeling better, Chrissy. Jesse says, hope you're okay, Chrissy. How are you, Chrissy? Well, you can tell from the massive yawning. She's pretty tired, I guess.
Yeah, I think I'm coming out the other side. I hope. It's not been as bad as it has been. I just didn't sleep very well last night.
No, I slept like a baby last night. But then again, I only slept 90 minutes the night before, so that would be the issue, and that would be the reason why. So, with that in mind, how are you? If you're in either chat, get talking. Vertical, horizontal, don't really mind. Don't be shy. Come say hi. Hit the like button.
It's a sauna in here.
It is warm, yeah. It's absolutely warm. And if you haven't already, please do consider a subscription to the channel. So, are we going to get on with it? Part 14?
Give me a sec.
Well, they've been waiting patiently for 9 days. I'm sure they can wait another sec. 9 days since part 4.
Oh. All right.
Here she goes, opening the bag. Bag is open. Jesse says, the heat last night made it impossible to sleep. All good having snakes during winter. Warm weather? Nope. Well, don't the snakes actually need to be kept warm? Like, so if you've got really warm weather within the house, just turn the vivarium lamps off? Or
I think what they mean is during the winter, it's good to have snakes with their vivs on.
yeah.
Because then you're keeping nice and warm in the winter.
No, I get that. But in the same breath, is it not worth just turning them off?
Oh, it depends, because they have to have their vivs at a certain temperature.
Yeah, they have to be regulated, but
So
surely in the warmer weather, if you're hitting them with the heat lamp, it's just going to be a higher temperature than it's supposed to be. You want to move the parts over this way.
oh my goodness. Just
You're just getting yourself together.
I'm not sure.
You haven't done this in a while, have you?
I don't know what I'm doing.
You're spinning it round.
Yeah, because I got to take the. Yeah, I got to take this back off.
You got to take that part out, or the top piece.
Yeah, remember it just sat on top.
You have to move it back a bit.
Hang on a minute. Can you just shush a minute? Shush. I'm just trying to work out what I've got to do first. I think I know.
Placing parts. But yes, the weather has been extremely warm down here as well these past few days. It's not been comfortable. It's not at all been comfortable. So, yeah, there is that. We do have a super chat goal this evening of 5 super chats of any denomination. That's any denomination. To hit that goal, you will get a woohoo, hopefully an enthusiastic woohoo from Chrissy, but looking at the state of her. I can't tell you what the temperature is right now because my phone is being used as the secondary camera.
It was 23 today.
It was 23 degrees centigrade today, which I couldn't tell you what that is in Fahrenheit, because that's what the Americans use, isn't it? Give me a sec. 23 C in Fahrenheit. Right. 73.4 degrees Fahrenheit. There you go. 73.4 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're in the United States, that's what the temperature was here today. You look like you need a hit of caffeine.
Yeah, and we went to Pets at Home earlier.
We did. Which is PetSmart over there in the United States.
Literally, as soon as I get to Pets at Home, what happens?
Yeah, well, for the first time in a long time, we went out somewhere together, not in the car, didn't we? Yeah. So I went on the mobility scooter and Chrissy walked, and we went down to Pets at Home. And I was considering seeing if she wanted to have a nice little breakfast together as well in the Tesco cafe, but that couldn't happen, could it?
No.
No, it couldn't, because we got a phone call from the school. And that phone call was Dexter is claiming, and I say claiming, to not be well, and that he'd fallen asleep under the slide outside. And it was a claim because once he got home, after, we had to rush home, get the car and go and get him. But after he got home, he was absolutely fine, wasn't he? Absolutely fine. It's just that the school, the second they can get rid of an ASD child for the day, they seem to get rid of that ASD child for the day. And it's not just Dexter. It's not just Dexter. We know the other parent of the ASD children in there, and this is quite a common thing. If they can get them out, they don't have to deal with them. They get them out. But that's schooling in 2025 for you, I guess. Amy says it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit there in Kentucky. Yeah, but I guess probably because of where you are, the humidity hits very differently. I mean, we're right by the sea, Amy. I mean, literally, we're 500 meters from the sea. You can see it out of our bedroom window.
Yeah, see, I'm always told that the going abroad is very different to our heat here.
Well, once again, it also depends where abroad, because
I don't know.
Kentucky's not exactly coastal.
But people are like, oh, yeah, I'm going here. It's going to be 30 degrees, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, God, that sounds horrendous. And they're like, oh, no, because the heat's really different. And you're like, how is heat different?
Well, it definitely hits differently in Orlando.
I'm like, will I still get burnt?
I remember being at Wet and Wild, and I will always remember it was 103 degrees Fahrenheit at Wet and Wild. But it wasn't terrible. Jesse says, love the heat abroad. Here, no thank you. Well, like I say, it hits differently because of humidity for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been abroad to a hot country, so I know everyone tells me about it, and I'm just like, I don't believe you.
Amy says the humidity is effing awful in the south. She currently has an afro. I think I want to see that. I think I want to see that. That sounds.
So you guys get the humidity on your bit, yeah.
Are you by chance making the dancing table?
I don't know.
I think you might be. Although that should be in the banquet hall, not in the kitchen.
Yes, but maybe it's because it's not a big enough set then.
Don't forget, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Did you see us in our posh garb? I've changed the thumbnail for the boxing video from Saturday night.
Yeah, he was like, oh, babe, look at this. I was like,
I made a nice thumbnail, and we're in our posh garb, as in our Sunday best, if you will, on a Saturday.
Sure.
Hey, look. I looked really good.
Well, that's all that matters.
It is all that matters. I looked really good. I mean, Beats and Tapes is not here, but he would have been very proud, because he was like, "Is Ben doing his Men in Black again?" Well, got to look at the picture. So, what have we been up to these past few days then? I haven't spoken to y'all since about Friday. when I came on and I built this Easter monstrosity. Do you remember the Easter monstrosity?
I remember you building. No, I don't actually.
There it is.
Was I even alive then?
I mean, you were.
I'm not too sure.
You weren't resurrected.
Wow.
I didn't perform some voodoo ritual to bring you back from the dead.
I don't remember what happened yesterday.
I
let alone
definitely
Friday.
I definitely didn't go to Davy Jones' locker and turn a boat upside down to get you back either. Didn't happen.
I mean, I had to take Dexter on a friggin' hike on. Well, it wasn't a hike. They called it a hike.
It was a hike.
It was a walk. It was a walk. There's no hike in it.
It was a hike.
Definitely wasn't.
You had to do that on Sunday, didn't you?
Yeah.
And where did you go? You went from Eastbourne Pier to Holywell, which is the cliffs and the end of the commercial seafront.
The end of the line.
Well, it's not really the end of the line. The seafront just continues all the way around the country, but
No, I mean, it's the end of the line on the footpath.
yeah, the commercial seafront.
Sure. It's as far as you can go walking without going into the sea. Well, unless you make sure you go when the tide's out, then you can.
Did you enjoy that walk?
No.
Is that because you were the only person there that didn't get free ice cream?
I didn't get free ice cream. But no.
Octo Ray.
It was really hot. And Dexter walks really slow.
Yeah, that's an 11-year-old child for you, though.
No, like the 4-year-olds were faster.
That's our 11-year-old child for
Yeah.
you, then.
There you go.
Octo Ray YT says hello up in the vertical chat. Well, hello to you. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button. It costs you nothing, but to us, it really, really does help. So
I reckon I'm gonna be sweating buckets.
I think so. I think I'm already sweating buckets. I'm surprised Emma Watts isn't here because the top button's happening right now.
I was gonna ask you, you
Oh,
know, if
God,
I
it's-
could turn up butt naked.
Oh no, we've Octo Ray is the new identity of freaking cheese balls. Look, saying it up there. I'm also cheese balls.
Cheese balls.
How are you, cheese balls? Octo Ray, are you well? So, anyway, I have a bit of theme park news.
Oh no.
I do. So, Chessington World of Adventures here in the south of England. It's one of the biggest theme parks in the United Kingdom.
I don't know if I'd call it that.
Well, it is one of the, not the biggest in size, but certainly one of the biggest in visitorship.
Wouldn't call it that.
Yeah, it absolutely is. It's one of the top 4.
Still wouldn't call it that.
Anyway,
Yeah, carry
they
on.
have announced for 2026. I know where it's going. It's not Wild Asia. Their old Mexicana land, where their children's runaway
Runaway train.
train that's been ripped out. That's gone.
Very sad news.
Is being turned into Paw Patrol's Adventure Bay.
Yay! I'm so excited.
It's gonna be fully themed to Paw Patrol. There's
Sounds wicked.
A new roller coaster coming, a Paw Patrol coaster,
Yep.
kiddie coaster, of course. A helicopter ride, you know, one of them going up and spinning around helicopter rides.
Yep.
There's
I'm gonna do all of it.
for the third time. They are retheming the Jungle Bus. Remember, it started as the Beano Bus. Then it was the Jungle
I
Bus.
miss it when it was the Beano bus.
And now for the third time, it's being rethemed to a Paw Patrol bus.
Don't like that.
And there's a fourth ride going in there as well, which I completely forget what it is. It's some kind of like hoverboats, I think.
It's only because I missed the Beano bus.
We are very good, Octo Ray. Well, we are as good can be considering the situation. I mean, I've had a really crap back these past few nights, and Chrissy's had sinusitis for about a year now. So,
It feels like it.
well, Octo Ray asks, "You guys know Pearl and Marina?" I do not know Pearl and Marina. Do you know Pearl and Marina?
No.
No, we do not know Pearl and Marina. Are we supposed to know Pearl and Marina?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. And also, Octo Ray, if you want to watch in horizontal, of course, you can do that by just going to the channel, and that's where the other chat is. Tick count, Amy 3, Bruce 6. Oh my god, they're getting ticks. Like, not ticks as in ticks, and you got to pull them out your body ticks.
Oh.
Ooh. Emma Watts, good evening. I hope you literally just missed the undoing of the top button. It was, what, 2-3 minutes ago? Just missed it.
She didn't need it.
I think she did need it. Yes, ticks that drink your blood, and then they swell up, don't they? They get bigger and bigger and
Oh,
bigger.
it's when the cats get those that are just...
You've got to tweeze them out of them.
You've got to
Twist
be really
and tweeze.
careful, though, because you have to make sure you get it all out.
Yeah. Emma says, "Oh no, you're such a tease." Well, you weren't here. It's not my fault. You weren't here, and I actually did say it's a shame Emma Watts isn't here, didn't I?
It's true, you did.
I did say that because I'm undoing the top button. Said it. Yeah, you're definitely building the dancing table. Come on,
Probably.
wake up.
I am.
Wake up.
I am awake.
I can't. Okay, I'll do it again. I've got to do it up.
I was going to say, it don't make any sense.
Done it up. Oh man, look, Emma Watts here. I'm about to undo the top button.
It's very hard to do.
So yeah, who's excited if you live in the United Kingdom for a Paw Patrol theme park land? I might actually make a video about it because I've got all of the plans, like all the planning permission documents that they sent to the council. I know what it's going to look like. And it's going to be Paw Patrol. Put it that way. Although Merlin, this may be Merlin's first attempt, Merlin Entertainment, who own the park, at real immersive theming. And I say that.
It's not going to be immersive.
I say that because they are now fighting against Universal Studios.
Don't be so stupid.
Yes, they've got the market for the next 5 years. They have the market for the next 5 years, but in 6 years, Universal Studios Great Britain will open.
Ben, don't try and get your own hopes up, mate. You know it isn't going to happen, okay? And also, let's be real, okay? You've just said it yourself. They're re-theming the bus that's already there.
Yeah. But they are adding a bunch of new rides.
Ooh.
They're just saving a little bit of money.
Yeah, because that's what they do best. They go, oh, you know what? And also, that doesn't even make any sense because the area that the old train was in is nowhere near the bus.
Yeah, they're just moving it.
Oh, okay. So just gonna pick that up.
They did that before.
So
They're just moving it.
I thought they were doing Minecraft thingy.
Yeah, they're doing that in Wild Asia, 2027.
Oh, so this Paw Patrol's coming first now.
Paw Patrol 2026, Minecraft 2027.
Oh, right.
And Minecraft's going to have something kind of insane coaster. Like, it's not going to be a thrill coaster. It's not going to go upside down or anything like that, but it's going to have a lot of tricks inside it.
Gonna have tips and tricks.
Yeah, it is going to have some trick tracks that actually do tip.
Oh.
And things like that.
I was gonna say, I hope it's like Big Thunder Mountain.
No, it's going to have some actual tricks. I wonder, though, because of how successful the film has been, will they theme it towards the Minecraft movie, or will they theme it towards the game? Like, are they going to try and pay Jack Black some money to do some voiceovers?
Probably.
Or they'll just get a sound alike, because it's Merlin and they're cheap.
I mean, because you look at Jumanji Land that they did, and
They tried.
it,
They tried. I'll give them their credit. They tried.
but that was it. They tried.
And they got, you know, I think their downfall was the other rides within the land just being crappy SBF Visa fairground rides. I really do think that was their downfall because theming wise, you know, they even built the they built the Jumanji board in a path, didn't they, around the middle? And it looks great. The Mandrill Mayhem, the station is very well themed. Got to give them credit on that. And be our guest. Be our guest.
Oh, no.
Be our guest. Guest.
Oh no! Oh no!
What have you done?
Oh, I shouldn't have touched it.
What have you done? It's disaster, folks. Disaster. She's screwed it. She's absolutely screwed the pooch. Oh dear. She's not happy, folks.
Get off it then.
Oh dear. Right, let's check out the live subscriber update, shall we? I think we've actually lost one. We've lost one. Oh, lost one.
She was singing that did it. Oh my!
Well, I would like to get
goodness.
3 new subscribers tonight if you could subscribe, and that would get us to 2,170. That would be really, really, really cool.
I am just sweating buckets.
It is warm. Jesse says, Ben, why did you do that? Chrissy is working so hard and you destroy it. I destroyed nothing. Nothing. She destroyed it.
Exactly.
She did it herself.
He's always ruining my stuff. I can't bleed in nails.
I'm very disappointed in you, Jesse. I'm not mad. Not mad.
Just disappointed.
I'm just disappointed.
Oh no, we need a sticker.
Oh.
But where are the stickers?
Oh. Stickers. How's Jamie and the kids then, Jesse? Are they well? Is Jamie at work today? See, this is the covert information I'm trying to get out of her so that when she says no, he's not at work, I'll be like, oh, he can join me on Fortnite after the
Just check
stream.
the first book.
Yeah. That's how we do it here. She'll go, no, we're watching Big Brother. I say, that's boring. That's boring. It would have only been worth watching if Mickey Rourke was still there. Jamie's off today, is he? Fantastic. Hey, you can join me on Fortnite afterwards. Oh dear. Sorry. But no, the girls are good, are they? I heard that you got, was it Monday night? Was it Monday night? No, it wasn't Monday night. It was at the weekend. You got the night off from the girls, didn't you? You got the night off. Oh, he's got permission, has he? Jamie's got permission. He's been a good boy
Bit of an
today.
issue here. What? That's just loose in the box.
How many of them do you need? Well, that's not really that much of an issue. Just keep it to the side until it says you need it. You found the stickers? She couldn't find the stickers, and then she's found the stickers. So that's always handy, isn't it? What do you mean it's my cat?
Oh,
It's
crap
your
nuggets.
cat, your silly kitten Oreo.
That was not Oreo. That
What?
would have been Florence.
What has Oreo been doing for the last 9 days since we last built this?
I don't know.
Oreo has been sleeping inside the box.
What's that got to do with the stickers that sit up here on the table?
Because she's been darting around, jumping around,
no,
yes.
No, you know it was Florence.
She's been sleeping on the Lego,
Doesn't matter.
on the bags of
That's fine.
plastic Lego.
She didn't
She's
sleep
been-
on the sticker.
What do you mean, poor Oreo? What do you mean, poor Oreo? She's a bloody disaster. An absolute disaster.
Before I came up here, actually, she came in the cat flap.
Meow, meow, meow.
That's how she is. She's meow.
Anytime she comes in the room, she announces her
She's
presence.
like, everybody, I'm home.
Meow, meow. I'm home.
I've just come out from my great adventure.
It's because she thinks she's a dog.
She thinks she's something.
She thinks she's a dog because when we got her as a kitten, about nearly a year and a half ago now, when we got her as a kitten, River took her on like River was her mum, didn't she? And River would walk her around, show her everything, sleep with her. They still sleep together now, quite often, actually. River's the dog, by the way, for those who are uninitiated. And Oreo acts like a dog.
It's a love-hate relationship, really.
Yeah, but she acts like a dog. And she acts like River. So if River's barking at anything... I mean, if Chrissy takes River for a walk, Oreo will go to the front door and cry. Not because Chrissy's gone out, not because any of us have gone out, but because River the dog has gone out. She will sit at that front door and she will just go... Meow.
Oh, it's so sad, really. But you know, she could just come out the cat flap and follow us down the road.
She could, but she's stupid, just like the dog. She could. But no. No, she doesn't.
She's cute though.
I'm still wondering, Octo-Ray never answered. Who are Pearl and Marina, and why are we supposed to know them? Or are we? Dread-Eye, good evening, sir. You better give us an update on the chilies, the garlic, the tomatoes, all of it. And are you growing some magic? Are you growing some mushrooms? Wink, wink.
What's Ben got on his mind?
Are you growing? And also, where's my like? You know, you've turned up.
Up your bum.
Turned up. You've showed up. And I can see that you haven't hit that button.
Oops. Oh, crap nuggets.
I can monitor the situation. I see who has done what and who hasn't done what. Emma Watts. And Dread has hit the like button. See? There you go. It's just a bit of shaming. Same with you guys on the vertical stream. I see you. I'm monitoring you. Double tap the middle of your screen if you're watching on mobile. Just double tap the middle of your screen.
You know I have to live with it.
Yes, you do.
I'll let you all know.
Emma Watts has hit the like button as well.
For anybody who wants to donate
Thank you,
to
Emma.
the Chrissy Fund.
Yeah, you can do so by giving a super chat.
I take super chats. That will be for one shot of Malibu.
Well, unfortunately,
For having to deal with Ben.
this is what the Americans call a sober living house. So
It might be a sober house inside the house. Because we don't drink in the house. But the pub is not.
no, it's not. And the thing is, I don't drink at all. So
The pub is calling my name.
I am sober as a judge and have been.
I
for-
didn't even have a drink on my birthday because, one, I had really bad sinusitis.
Yeah.
Well, I was on antibiotics and crap. But two, because I had to be designated driver.
Yeah. Well, should we tell that story?
No, we're not telling the story.
We're not telling that story.
Not
We're not
telling.
ready to tell that story,
No,
are we?
I'm just not telling the story.
Well, yeah. Chrissy
I had to be designated driver.
Chrissy had to be designated driver on her own birthday because other people wanted to drink that could drive and made it all about themselves. That's all I will say. And also, I didn't get to go out on Chrissy's birthday.
Yes, well, everyone knows that part, Ben.
So some people know what happened and others don't. But that's all I will say. I dressed up. I got dapper. And couldn't show off my lovely self to the world. Couldn't do it. Dread-Eye says, Jesse, you know me so well, because Jesse said Emma got flustered after you unbuttoned your shirt, and that's why she didn't hit the like button straight away. She was a bit too flustered.
Yeah.
Got chilies popping out all over, early tomatoes flowering, garlic looks good, ginger and turmeric now in the greenhouse, says Dread-Eye.
I'm contemplating paying someone to come and do my front garden.
Yeah, we need a strimmer.
I've got a strimmer.
Yeah, we need someone to go and strim it.
It's because it's all... They're all fawns.
Got to push this back a little bit.
They're all-
I can't pull the build
They're all
area up, I don't think.
fawns, And they'll hurt me.
I can do it a little bit. That's the best I can do.
And I don't want to get hurt, Ben.
You don't want to get hurt by the
No.
fawns? No?
No, I'm scared of fawns.
They
don't like me.
Why is it my fault? Why is everything my fault?
What's your fault?
Well, apparently it is my fault that she hadn't hit the like button.
It's always Ben's fault.
And also, if you could hit the share button, we'd really appreciate you doing that.
Ben should trim the front garden, shouldn't he, guys?
And just share the stream out on your social medias. Get some people in. Because I've sent it to people, and some of you have turned up, and some of you haven't.
I was there earlier on, hammering in my steak.
No, she wasn't tenderizing a bit of meat. She was actually hammering a wooden stake into the
I
front
was
garden.
Actually hammering in a wooden stake.
To try and keep a tree up, wasn't it?
Yeah, my poor apple tree
Your poor apple tree.
keeps bending over.
It's falling over. It's
Bending over.
It's not good. It's not good.
It's disgraceful behaviour.
It is disgraceful behaviour, and it's the behaviour of the tree.
Bad tree.
Bad tree indeed. You know what? I wish I could send some things out to people on WhatsApp, but I can't because my phone's in use.
Yeah,
So-
you should, Jesse. Yeah.
Jesse says
It's not right that I have to do all the gardening, is it? I
No,
mean,
no,
every part of...
it's completely right.
every
I'm a
part-
disabled man, and you made the agreement to do
finished?
all of the gardening.
You finished? Every part of our garden was done by me.
And you made the agreement to do it, didn't you? When we decided to move here. You said you would tend the garden.
I lied.
That was the deal.
So our kids could have a garden.
Yeah. And now it's a little bit overgrown. I mean,
It's not even the back, it's the freaking front.
the back's kind of bad as well, but it's easier to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yes,
You don't get hit with thorns.
the thing is, our front garden and our back garden are covered in fake turf.
Yeah.
So all of this stuff has just popped out the sides. With a strimmer and the right protective equipment, it wouldn't take too long.
No, I've got a proper strimmer as well that's got the blades.
Yeah, we've got metal blades on our strimmer.
Yeah. Because it wouldn't the
wire ones don't cut it.
the wire ones don't cut through the friggin' thorns.
They don't.
So every 2 seconds I was having to rewire the bleeding thing, and I was like, right, that's it. I've had enough.
Oh.
So I got onto Amazon and I was like, I'm gonna get me a metal blade.
Julie had to do a you. Look, evening all, just had to stake one of my cauliflower plants. They're huge already.
So
Are you guys?
that's what I was doing.
Are you guys
But not a cauliflower
actually
plant.
going to eat all this? I think Dreadmite is a veggie.
Oh, is he?
Oh yeah, he's a veggie.
Oh dear.
I know. It's his cross to bear, I guess.
To be fair, my mum, when I was growing up, my mum was a veggie.
Now she's vegan.
Yes, now she's vegan. But anyway,
people can be wrong.
we
It's
had
fine.
we had an allotment that was up the road from us, and we used to come back every Sunday with a wheelbarrow full of vegetables.
And did you eat them?
And I'd just be like, Mum, what are you going to do with all these veg? Oh, God, yeah, she made stews and soups and all sorts and then froze them and blah, blah, blah.
But did you eat them?
Oh, God, no.
No, I didn't think so.
No.
I didn't think you would be eating those.
No, I used to just make jokes with the courgettes.
Oh yeah, those are certainly adult jokes.
Yeah. And I used to be like, oh, look, Mum. I used to do the digging, to be fair.
Yeah,
So,
you did.
you know,
Let me check my messages.
I did my bit.
Okay.
And then I made the crude jokes.
Did I tell young Tiana we were live? I did. I sent her a link on Twitter, but she never read it. And then she'll message me afterwards and be like, I missed it. If one of you could message her. Because otherwise, we will have to say sorry, and I don't feel like doing that. Julie says, absolutely been eating lettuce, spinach, shard, and rocket already. You've been eating rockets?
Rocket!
They've been blowing up in your belly.
Rocket! I've been eating chocolate.
You have been eating chocolate.
Been eating chocolate.
A lot of chocolate.
I have. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, don't shame me.
Are you going to Colt tomorrow? You push that back. There you go.
No.
You're not going to go to Colt tomorrow?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Is that because you don't want to tell the Colt
Yeah.
of your transgressions?
Yeah.
And perhaps be shunned, excommunicated, alienated from the Colt?
Yeah.
Okay. I understand. I get it. I
don't want to be shamed.
Failure is not an option for the cult. Then.
And they throw stones at me.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be better if they just threw chocolate bars at you, wouldn't it?
That'd be quite funny.
Yeah, it would be quite funny. It'd be better if just chocolate bars, chocolate bars, chocolate bars.
I did ask her if we could do a reward for the most gained weight.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
But she didn't like that idea.
it doesn't sound like it. No,
No.
I don't think she would have liked that idea.
No.
I mean,
I
you,
don't
you-
see anything wrong with it personally.
but you haven't actually gained any weight.
Yeah, well, I haven't stepped on the scales, so I wouldn't know.
You didn't gain any weight last week,
I'm not looking at the scales.
and that was over 2 weeks. Over 2 weeks, you didn't gain any weight.
No.
You know, I don't think you would have gained any weight, personally speaking. You don't look like you've gained any weight.
Oh yeah, because you can really tell just by looking at someone.
Well, I look a bit podgier. I've put on 4 pounds.
And I mean, in a week though, Ben.
I need to lose some weight again. I need to get back on the reversal of
To be
this.
fair, when I went to the Isle of Wight that time, I came back weighing £8 more.
£8. You ate well. You ate good.
I did really good. And I honestly think I should have gotten a medal for that.
Yeah, you ate good because you only went for 4 days.
I only went 4 days.
4 days.
4 days.
She ate. Push back a little bit.
I'll tell you what, that deserved an award.
She were eating good at the Isle of Wight.
It was the ice cream. Everywhere we went, we kept getting ice cream,
Oh,
and it was like
dear.
the posh ice cream. You know, like the different flavors, and
Yeah.
then they add like the chocolate sauce and all the sprinkles and all that. And so we were having everywhere we went, and we must have had like 4 ice creams in a day. You know.
In one day.
Yeah. Like everywhere, because it was really
You
hot.
weren't doing this just one today.
No. So.
This is news to me.
So everywhere we went, we were just like ice cream. And then there was an ice cream place at the actual campsite that we were at. The
Oh,
caravan
Jesus
place.
Christ.
Yeah, exactly. And Dexter was, can we get an ice cream? Well, of course you can. So, you know,
I mean, the
20 quid a go.
answer is just patently no.
Yeah, no. Well,
No.
it didn't pan out that way.
I mean, it could have panned out that way. It's called self-control.
No, we were on holiday, dude.
My word.
And then even when we were waiting for our ferry back, we decided to
Oh,
stop
no.
at a shop and get an ice cream.
Jesus Christ.
So, what else is there to do? On the
I mean,
Isle
I
of
didn't
Wight?
go on this holiday
Just to get ice
because
cream.
Chrissy's father went with them and, you
Yeah.
know,
We got ice cream.
I don't feel like having an unsanctioned boxing match, put it that way. Although there was a bit of an unsanctioned boxing match at the boxing on Saturday, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the video. I've put up a video from the night. It's not the live stream. We filmed the proper 4K vlog of the night. Chrissy filmed some of it. I filmed some of it. It's on the channel now.
Chrissy's filming was the better part.
Of the charity boxing match that we went to on Saturday night. And you do see at one point, there's a guy dancing around in the ring by himself because his opponent hasn't been allowed to enter yet. And the reason is, right by the entrance ramp, I turned the camera around, not phone, but I turned the camera around and you can see all the security over a bunch of people. It's like, this guy's dancing on his own. Because there's a fight going on over there.
Oh, no. They didn't raise no money.
No.
You can't be having no fights.
No, the fights were meant for charity. For charity.
Yeah. Get in the ring and sort this out properly.
But yeah, a lot of people.
One guy got his nose busted in.
Yeah, he did. I mean,
Or
it's
something. I'm not sure what he got busted in.
it's
if
in
I'm
the vlog,
honest.
right? And the second his nose got broken. And
Well,
yes,
maybe.
absolutely, it got broken.
I mean, it was like a one hit, and all of a sudden there was like a waterfall.
Straight, guy hits him straight in the nose, straight on, and all of a sudden, this whole
I
area.
think it was an undercut.
It's in the video.
I think it was an undercut. I think that's what did it. The undercut.
Yeah, it's in the video, and the second he gets hit, I had to turn the footage black and white, obviously for YouTube's rules. So the second he gets hit, you see it, and then I turn it colour again just as he's turning around.
And then the ref's like, pause, so that they could clean up.
Clean him up, yeah.
It was
But even after the cleanup, it was still gushing, wasn't it? Because the other guy's shoulder got covered in
the
it.
other guy's shoulder.
The other guy's shoulder got covered in it. It was quite brutal.
Yeah,
It really was.
One guy, we were like, what's going on? Because this one guy, he was proper beefy, right? And he was winning the match. And we were like, oh, you know. And then all of a sudden, these paramedics, like, they paused the match. Paramedics come over. We're like, what are they doing? And anyway, it turned out he was having an asthma attack.
During a boxing match.
I was like, oh, bleeding. No.
During a boxing match, having an asthma attack.
Oh, dear.
I mean-
so he lost, bless him.
Push it back.
With
With the physicality involved in boxing, I personally don't think an asthmatic's place is in the boxing ring because it's not just about throwing your arms, is it? You've got to dance around, do a load of footwork, you're constantly moving. And,
a lot of exertion.
well, it's a lot of exertion, and these guys were only doing 3 60-second rounds. That's all they were doing. Whereas I believe a main boxing match, you know, a big sanction, it's like 12 rounds. 12 rounds of it. And I mean, after 2 rounds, a lot of these people were done.
Oh, yeah.
Julie says, I just realised you have done something to your table. Well, what do you think we've done to the table, Julie?
Didn't do nothing.
What do you think's been done to the table? Have you realised it's now got walls, or
No.
the fact that it's now a white top instead of just a white cloth, or all of the above? Maybe I don't know. Box. So you realise it's got walls. Yeah. I probably need to make those walls quite a bit higher, actually. The reason they are as high as they are is because they're under the camera at the moment. May have to move the camera and make the walls a bit higher. But I've got the ability to do that. Jessie says she didn't even notice. Well, that's so that we can have a more front-on angle. That's the reason. Because as you can see from the angle, we're not directly above anymore. You know, it doesn't look straight down, and there's a reason for that. There we go. Look at that. Looking lovely.
Because Ben likes to waffle.
Well, it's not that I like to waffle. It's that I like people to be able to see.
I like to.
And you're getting a better... Jessie and Julie are now saying hi to each other because they didn't realise that each other was there. It would appear. Did any of you message Tiana anyway? Because I know that she will have a go at me. If
I keep debating whether to go back to the doctors, but I just don't think I see a point.
Thanks for pointing it out, says Jessie. Yeah, it's been boxed in. And that's for a few reasons. A, to capture the light a bit better. B, for when we film more professional looking videos on here. It's a fully white box and background. And so that we can move the angle down so that it's not just a top down, so you can actually see what's going on down here.
I reckon maybe we should go down to the pier and see if they've got any new stuff in the prize area.
Oh, you want to do... Yeah, but can we go to a different arcade?
What? But
No, I'm going to ask if we can go to a different arcade, because I don't mind doing another series of those videos. However, I can't just play the Zombie Snatcher over and over again. We need new machines.
yeah, but our nearest ones are going to be like Hastings or Brighton then.
Well, we could check Hastings. It's only a 15, 20-minute drive.
I mean, it's really not.
I mean, it is 20 minutes max. Julie says she's been sat for ages looking at it, thinking it was different. The boxed walls went up for the last one of these streams. So, the last Beauty and the Beast stream. And the stream where I built this monstrosity. Though, I don't think you were actually here during the building of this monstrosity, were you, Julie? I don't recall seeing you guys.
I mean, good for you for missing that one.
I mean, if you take its little lid off,
Oh, gosh.
it opens up.
Oh.
Opens up. It's got some woodland scenes in there and some woodland critters.
Yeah. How lovely.
Yes, the demented bunny, Jess. That's correct. The demented bunny. And it is a monstrosity.
Understatement.
Imagine that, waking up and seeing that staring at you. Just looking into your soul. I will eat your soul.
I mean, I was at Pets at Home earlier, and that woman jumped on us, didn't she, when we were looking at those guinea pigs?
Oh, yeah, we were looking at some
I was
guinea
like,
pigs.
oh my gosh, calm down.
In the adoption area, so not in the actual... And the thing is, they were obviously quite new guinea pigs, because they were called Elphaba and Glinda, which means these people got them when Wicked came out and decided we don't want these anymore,
Yeah.
and sent them back.
Poor little buggers.
Poor little buggers.
Poor little buggers.
Inside is cute. The bunny face, no, says Jessie. No, indeed.
Ben said, though, that I already have a zoo.
You do have a zoo.
I already have a zoo.
I mean, that's not in debate. I don't think anybody disagrees with that.
So, you know.
You have a zoo.
No more zoo for me.
No more animals. No more animals. It's not happening.
They were cute, though.
I know.
Poor little babies.
And I agree with you. They were quite cute. But no. I am going to get...
Jessie.
Yeah, but Jessie, it's not just about adding some animals to the zoo, is it? Because it's not just the animals themselves, but it's all of the additional costs that comes with them.
The poor little
You know, the
guinea
sawdust,
pigs.
the changing of everything, the food. It's... You know, we've already got 6 land-based animals.
I'm
And...
really going for lamb-based.
Well, because we've got 4 water-based animals.
Oh, my God.
Well, we do!
Right, fish don't count.
I mean, they do. Do they need feeding? Do they need cleaning?
They're not...
Do
yeah,
they
but
need
they're not
things
my
in their
fish.
tank? Do they
They're
need
not-
their filters changing?
Well, I do that bit, right? The kids feed them. That's their job, not
Yeah.
mine. Right?
Yeah, but they don't pay for the food. We do.
Yeah, all right, but the food lasts ages. Come on. The fish.
Yeah, but the point I'm making is that's
Anyway.
10 animals within this
No,
house.
because the fish don't count. They're not
Oh,
mine.
they do. They're alive.
Yeah, but they're not mine.
But we pay for them.
It doesn't matter. They're not mine. They're not mine.
They count.
I have
They count.
4 cats, 1 dog, and a hamster.
Jessie says she can't say no. She's getting a tortoise. We've actually had tortoises before. They stink.
No, we had terrapins.
Oh, what are terrapins?
Terrapins.
Nah,
they're like mini turtles. And oh my god, never again.
Well, the thing is, we didn't actually have them. Some people we were housemating with had them and then just sort of left them to die.
And they were just... Anyway, we did find them a nice home, though.
We did. And they were also feeding them cat food, if I
Yeah.
remember.
But we found them a nice home because our neighbour had a pond in their garden that they already had terrapins in.
Yeah, so they got some friends as well, didn't they?
So we released them to our neighbour that had a nice pond.
Yeah.
And, you know, hopefully they had a nice, happy life.
I hope so. Yeah, but the thing is that they were on death's door. I mean, the people that
they absolutely stunk, though. It was disgusting.
But the people we were living with left them to boil. They left them in a conservatory in really hot weather and just left them to boil.
You're talking about Terry and Dow's terrapins that actually did boil to death, Ben?
You just named some people.
Oh, well. Them.
Yeah, but they also left those ones in the conservatory. And we found them, and we had to get them home. Is that actually meant to go on now?
Yes.
Very careful.
I'm trying. Oh, crap. Oh, no, he's lost his foot.
Careful. No, they weren't a musk turtle. It wasn't your fault. Jamie asked if he could take in a tortoise, so now I'm getting a tortoise. Oh, careful. Oh, she did a me.
No, I didn't.
Chrissy's the better builder.
I'm a better builder.
That's what Vaughan says. All right, boys. Chrissy's the better builder, boys. Yeah,
Oh,
boys.
for Pete's sake.
I think he's at work. I also think he's been kicked out.
Shut up, Ben.
I'm joking, by the way. You feel, how can I be sabotaging her? She's over there. I'm not touching it.
It's just by you talking. What's doing it?
Come on, you can do it. Oh, we got another like. Thank you very much for whoever stuck that
There.
on. Okay.
I did it.
Let's give back the couch dog.
He was just sitting there anyway.
Turn it round so they can see it. Just quickly. Give him a little tease as to what the front's beginning to look like. Brit Mate says 8th like. I knew that you've been hunting. He was hunting for my stream on Friday. You didn't see it.
I am sweating balls.
I mean, I'm not. And you're near the open window. And I've got all of the screens and the heat and the lights over me. You go through the change.
Keep asking myself this. The doctor says I'm too young, but I don't believe her.
It is a lovely castle, isn't it, Brit Mate? And it's nowhere near done. Nowhere near done.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. There's at least 6 more stages. Careful.
This is bag 16, and I know it goes up to 21.
22.
22?
22.
Sure?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure if you're sure, you know. I'm going to double check this. Going to double check.
I'm just going to move all your pieces for you. Tiana says, hey guys, sorry I'm late. Just got back from my celebration evening at school and just had dinner. Well, I'm glad that you are having a celebration. No, I don't think we are
21.
yet on Gaston.
21.
22, the age we all wish we could go back to. Look, even Brit Mate, notice it. You've boarded up your table. Looks good.
Yeah, it goes up to 21, Ben.
Yeah, we've sort of done it. I mean,
He's ignoring me now because he knows that I
was
right.
wrong. My
Yeah,
apologies.
There we go. That's what we were looking for.
I've got bigger boards if it needs to go higher, though. I have bigger boards.
I was wondering where we were going with that.
I have lots more. Although you miss Florence, so please don't say the name or it shall appear. Do not say the name or it shall appear.
It's funny because as soon as Ben goes upstairs, she comes in from outside to come and beg me for food.
Yeah.
And then I feed her.
Hey.
I'm actually shocked she's not here, but I think she's enjoying the outdoors. If I'm honest.
Yeah, you have jinxed it now, Brett. And then you've jinxed it by saying I think she's enjoying the outdoors. You need to push it back a little bit. I'm really sorry. I can't get the camera anymore
Sounds like a you problem.
leaned in. I mean, I could tilt it, but then it would be more above than front on. I still want to know, looking in the vertical chat, who the hell Pearl and Marina are. I want to know. You better not say the R word. No, don't say the R word. For God's sake, I will not say the R word. Yeah, he just did. He's written it. Thankfully, the DOG cannot read. She cannot read, which is always good.
To be fair, I brought her a new bone today.
Well, it wasn't a bone. It was a trachea.
Whatever.
As in an actual throat.
Well,
Not a bone. You bought her a throat.
Good for her.
Tiana, we're going to have words.
So she's probably busy chewing on that.
Yeah, I
somewhere.
imagine she is. Because it's also got a beef filling, isn't it? They filled the throat with beef filling. Nice nails, Chris, he says, Brit, mate.
Thank you.
They need redoing, don't they?
I'm trying to get used to them still, but you know, trying to pick up Lego with them is good fun.
I'll tell you what, we've got all of the gear coming to, fill in the acrylics and reshape them and everything, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to nail tech my wife. It's going to be interesting, that, isn't it?
No.
I thought you wanted to learn to play Fortnite today anyway.
Well, were we not doing other stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go then.
I mean, you have to learn tomorrow. Jesse says, do you trust me to do your nails?
No.
Well, who else is going to do them? I mean, we had agreed to this. I mean, you're going to shape them. I'm just going to do the infilling bit. I don't trust me to shape them. Not in the slightest. But I trust me to do the infilling bit. It's probably easy. You just got to fill in the area, dry it, sand it, marry it up. It's not difficult. Not difficult. Honestly, who the hell are Pearl and Marina? This is stuck in my head
Oh my
now.
gosh, does it matter?
Any more videos coming from the drone? Yes. Yes, there will be. We're going to do a few more tests down the seafront in the coming days if this weather keeps up. And then probably next weekend at some point, I'm going to hit the Universal Studios Great Britain site for the first one of those. And maybe now that it's happening, we can do some closed time Chessington World of Adventures videos for Paw Patrol. Who would want to see the construction update of the Paw Patrol land?
Paw Patrol.
Tiana says she does hers on her own. And thank you, Brit, mate. I really wanted to get some drone footage when we were on Brighton Pier shooting that video with Tiana there. And there were just so many people, especially down on the beaches. The rules are, you're not supposed to fly over groups of people at under 50 meters. And I just couldn't have taken off because there was nowhere to take off that didn't have a hodgepodge group of people. It was so busy, wasn't it? I mean, the beaches, you can see from the video, the beaches were just rammed. I would have taken up off the video, gone more than 50 meters up in the air and flown over the pier. That was what I wanted to do. We had it with us. But there was just nowhere I could have taken it off from safely. And I have the license and all of that, and I don't want to lose the license. It's like I've got the license to fly in France as well. Paid for the license to fly in France. But all of Disneyland Paris is a no-fly zone. Designated by the government. All of it.
Oh dear, oh dear.
So, I'm not sure if I even really see a point of taking it at that point. Because I don't want to fly in a no-fly zone and have me drone confiscated or end up in trouble with the French authorities because they carry pew pews.
They do.
They do.
Yeah,
They carry big pew pews.
they do.
They might shoot my drone out of the sky with their pew pews. I'm not sure I'm ready for that. I don't want that to happen. But yes, there will be some more test footage, and then we are going to hit the Universal Studios Great Britain site sooner rather than later, I would hope. And Mr. Coaster Journey has expressed desire to come with me, but every time I say to him, "Oh, let's go up the Universal Studios site," he's always got something to do. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Well, you want to come with me? You can come with me. I got a problem with that. But just saying.
You're waffling again.
I am waffling. I'm spinning a yarn. That's what I'm doing. I like spinning. Yarn spinning. Tiana says she can't wait for June. What's going on in June? Do you recall about June? Are we doing something in June? Or is she doing something in June? Are you having a sinus attack right now? June.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. We're doing the South End. There we go. I have to be reminded, and this is why Chrissy is the best secretary. Chrissy, if you need to go rest, please do, says Jessie. Yeah, she is the best secretary. You coming down here to Adventure Island? Yes, we will be. Britt May is commenting that we are both colour coordinated this evening. I said that before we started, didn't I? I said that. I said we're both wearing a lot of green tonight. And don't forget, boys and girls, we do have that super chat goal of 5 super chats of any denomination here on the horizontal stream. And if we get one, you'll get an enthusiastic-ish woo of Chrissy. Britmate says, yes, Chrissy, do take care. Ben can waffle and entertain us. The problem is, she won't let me build this. She will not let me build this.
Oh, no.
And there's no point in going into my other big set until this is done, because I don't really want 2 lots of big sets on the go. And that's why we've waited 9 days to continue this, because I wanted to wait until Chrissy felt well. I mean, I do have another big set on deck that we could get into, which is... you can't reach that right now. We'll show you at the end. Jessie says it's Chrissy's castle. Ben isn't touching it. Exactly. I mean, it was her birthday present. It cost £240. You know, I don't want to do it for her. I'm going to have to change the camera. Give me a sec.
It's fine, I'll just move.
No, it's fine. I'll tilt it. Just like that. There we go. That should add a bit more space. Tiana says, nice laptop, Ben. What's the specs? It is a Asus ZenBook Duo, so it's got 2 screens.
Totally missed that.
I think the new ones, the second screen is much bigger. I have no idea of the actual spec. It's got a bunch of RAM, bunch of Intel Optane. It's what we run the show off of, and the reason that we went for this one with 2 screens is so that I can run the streams on a go. So I don't, because right now we've got that there, and then up here in the air we've got 2 massive monitors stacked on top of one another, which I can see. The top one's monitoring the vertical stream, the bottom monitor's monitoring the entire show for OBS. So I've got all of that there. That's why I can change the cameras and everything. And then the laptop itself is there, plus the main camera that's looking at me and Chrissy. So this one here. No. That's a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is stuck on 1080p, but that's what I'm filming all my new vlogs with. And it's a glorious, glorious camera. And then this camera here, that is my phone. Which is a Samsung S24 Ultra. And we're using the ultra-wide lens on that. and it's all plugged in and being run off that laptop there, all at once. And then if I'm playing PS5 and I'm on camera, then the PS5 basically sits where the castle is and plugs into that same cable that's plugged into my phone. And then we just got to change the end from a USB-C to a HDMI lead. And then I watch my PS5 gameplay here on the OBS on this little screen. It's not a little screen. Lisa's in the vertical stream. She says, evening from the best person. Well, she's my best friend, so. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Britmate. Says, nice bit of kit. Quality is great. Well, I've been working my arse off over the years to improve the quality, to improve the audio quality.
Someone did that.
I don't know what. Did you break something again?
No.
Did you break something again? Tell the truth. Come on now.
Something happened.
Jesse says, Lisa, get in the right stream. That's what Jesse says. Is the vertical doing better with views? Well, kind of. I mean, it's on 88 views, right?
Oh my goodness.
With 2 people concurrently watching it. However, sometimes that thing gets 2,500 views, and sometimes that thing gets 100 views. There is absolutely no rhyme or reason to how it works. I don't understand it. So the only thing we do is we push it out on both. Lisa says, Jesse, ha ha ha, she will in a sec. So she's coming across to the horizontal stream.
Everybody run.
Why, Lisa's the best.
Because it'd be funny if everybody ran.
And Lisa's also, we're gonna work on your last live got almost 300 views. There we go. Look, that's Tiana. She gets her vertical streams get more views. I have a theory that I'm willing to test at some point. I think vertical views at the phone do better. That's my theory. Because it's set up for mobile streaming, isn't it? That's the point of it. And it knows what device you're streaming from. Gaming the algorithm. Well, there is no algorithm. So okay, let me clue you into something. I'm part of something called the YouTube Creator Collective. I have a YouTube partner manager. Her name is Abby. It's someone that I can go to directly and will solve problems for us and gets us into events and helps us run our channel. Look, she's gaining 30 subs per live. It's insane. But so we have a partner manager. You're not supposed to get one of those until you're near about 100,000 subs. But we have one because they reached out to us and they said, "We want you to join this program. We love what you're doing." And I got an option of on a Wednesday we have a live meeting if we want it with Abby and some other people that work at YouTube who teach us stuff about YouTube and how it all works and what's the best thing to do. And I don't go to a lot of them anymore. And I'll tell you why, because it seems to be repeating itself. Is Lisa back on here? She will be in a minute. Tiana. Anyway, we're not really allowed to talk about this. Genuinely, they don't want us talking. They don't want us making videos about it or anything. But we're part of this group, and I've been to. You saw in December. I stayed in a 5-star hotel. Went to a YouTube Gaming Awards event. That was all through that. They invited me through that. I got like YouTube shirts and YouTube hats, and it was pretty fun.
Waffling again.
But no, I'm making a point.
Oh well, get to the point.
The point of the matter is that even throughout those meetings, they told us there is no algorithm. There is no the YouTube algorithm. It doesn't exist. So the way that YouTube works is that each individual account, each individual viewer has their own private algorithm. And perhaps, Tiana, perhaps,
because I am God,
if they reach out to you, that would be great. But each individual account has its own private algorithm, and they're all completely different. And they're all based upon what you are actually watching. And the system is set up to recommend and pump videos to you personally that are similar to or in the vein of what you have been watching. And you'll see that in action anytime you're on YouTube. Anytime you're on YouTube, you'll see that. You know, if you watch something about true crime, like you watch That Chapter, for example, it's a really good true crime channel. They'll start pumping you not only more That Chapter videos, but they'll start pumping you more true crime videos from other true crime channels. And so this is how YouTube's quote-unquote algorithm works. It doesn't work as a whole. You can't jump into that one algorithm and get pushed out to everybody. Every individual person has their own algorithm. And that makes it 10 times harder. 10 times harder.
Oh, you're shouting, dude.
But also in the same breath. You know, I know that we're lucky and I know that we're privileged. And yes, I use that word. To have access to YouTube support at any time. We can contact them. And they will actually do things for us. Because we have a partner manager. Whereas most channels, they'll send YouTube support an email. They'll never get a response. So hopefully, you know, yes, Tiana, I hope that you can end up in the Creator Collective. But like I said, it's up to them to reach out to you. They reached out to us. We couldn't apply for it or anything like that. They contacted us and they said, we've chosen you. So hopefully, you get to that point. Now, yeah, there's another lesson tomorrow. I might go to it now that Chrissy says she's not going to Cult. But yeah, this is why I need you lovely folks to like videos, and this is why I need you lovely folks to watch and like our videos as well. Not just these lives, but the videos. Like, go watch Saturday's video. Well, it's not from, I think I put it out yesterday. Yesterday's video from Saturday. It's not the live stream. Like, it's not footage from the live stream. We made a proper video from when we were out of the boxing. Go watch it. It's only it's under 10 minutes long. And also it's really for Connor, Chrissy's cousin, who was in the match. That's the reason we went to the charity boxing. And he was fighting for cancer research, which is laudable. I mean, I think we've all had somebody, probably all of us have had somebody taken by cancer. Me more than one person. So, you know, very, very, very laudable. And probably the only reason we actually went, because it wasn't really our thing, was it?
No.
You need to put your mic up a bit and pay towards you, because they can't hear you.
Stop telling me what to do. Kick your butt.
They can't hear you.
Don't care. Kick your butt.
That's way better.
Oh my God.
I'm just.
Uh-oh.
I'm just. What are you uh-ohing? You need me to mute my mic? Oh no.
Did you hear a noise?
I heard a noise.
Did you hear a noise?
Oh no. Don't stroke her.
Yeah.
Do not stroke her.
You're so pretty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're so pretty.
Lisa says, boxing isn't my thing, but it's a good cause. Yeah, I reckon they'd let you, actually. Because, like Chrissy said, there was somebody who had an asthma attack during the fight.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's Florence. Yep, Tiana's got it. Florence in big capital letters and the love. It's Florence. She's down there walking back and forth. She's pacing, going, meow, meow. I've got a feeling this right-hand wall is about to come off.
She's here.
Oh, no.
Oh, baby.
Don't interact with her.
Oh, baby.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, Britt, mate, this is entirely your fault. Entirely your fault. And don't forget, if you're watching already, please do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We have exactly a dead screen. 2,168 subscribers. We'd love to get 2 more tonight.
She doesn't understand why she can't jump up.
She does understand why she can't jump up.
She's like, I don't
She-
understand this
she knows.
contraption.
Don't give me that. Come on, Florence. Don't give me that.
Behind you
Oh,
now.
no, she's behind me.
She's behind you.
Oh, God, she's here.
I told you she was behind you.
She's here. She's trying to get through.
She's trying to get to you.
Yours would be up already, would it, Lisa? Well, mine is,
Meow.
meow. Don't
First.
Don't push that back a bit. Don't communicate with it.
I have to.
Don't communicate with it. Is she gone?
Nope.
Oh, for God's sake.
Nope.
Yeah, it's playing peekaboo for sure. Absolutely playing. Jessie says, Florence isn't an it. Well, she's not a human.
Well, I think I just heard a brew.
Oh, no. Your TV is recommending Agent Carter to you. It knows you well, says Lisa. Don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't be shy. Come say hi, whether you're in the horizontal
Yep.
chat or the vertical chat.
There's a row.
River's here as well now. Oh, no.
All you hear is the cat go, meow.
Meow to you too, cat. Meow to you too.
Mhm.
But yes, if you could hit the like button, we really appreciate it because it really helps the streams go out. So if you're watching vertical, just double tap the middle of your screen, and if you're watching horizontal, go and find the thumbs up. We would really appreciate it. And we're getting there. I mean, so I was sent a AI review of our channel by John. He got AI to review what does and doesn't work on our channel. Basically, he said make more Disney and Butlin stuff. That's what it said. Just keep making Disney and Butlin stuff. And also the theme park stuff seems to work quite well as well. But oh no, it's. But the thing is, this is AI, and I don't really listen.
I was gonna say that's a row.
Yeah, the dog's under us now. She's under the table. Lisa says, I'm in London Saturday as I'm a peer mentor to this year's City of Westminster guys in training. Have to be a mock examiner. Well done. Amy says, sorry, online banking. If you hear anything explosion, it's my head. She's in the wrong stream. Yeah, Amy, you're in the wrong stream. But yes, online banking can be an absolute dreary. You've got the link to the other stream, Amy, in the in your Twitter or X, as it's called now. You can just hit straight through. But do hit the like button on the vertical whilst you're there, please. Appreciate that. You want to be a blue badge guide? Anyone want to give you 10k? Well, what we could do is we could keep growing your channel and try and earn you it through that. Jesse says, AI is only smart if you don't know the answer to what it says. Ask it something you know, and you'll soon realize how useless it is. Absolutely. I completely agree with you. It's artificial non-intelligence, quite frankly. Yes, it's getting better and it's getting smarter, but yes. It's a 2-year course, but yes, it's why you're building. Well, exactly. You want a tour guide. You want a tour guide around London, so yeah. Fish Lips needs some batting practice. Does he, Amy? Well, hit the like button. Go on, Amy. You can do it. You got this. But yes, if we can, I mean, we could certainly, not only that, we could maybe start like a GoFundMe or something. And you can advertise it through your channel if you want to help me, make my guiding better. Or we could just, what we could do is we could really focus in on getting some people out on a Rebellion tour or two. That's what we could do. We could get some people out on a Rebellion tour or two and start earning you some money that way towards it. But we need to do one. We need to go on one. We need to film it. We need to make some stuff for our channel over here. And we need to make some stuff for your channel as well. Like when we go out to Disney in just a few weeks' time, when we go out to Disney in just a few weeks' time, we're going out with 2 DJI Pocket 3s. 2 sets of Ray-Ban glasses. We could really make some decent content. We can make some multi-angle content. We can make some stuff that just looks and feels absolutely professional and stunning. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm really looking forward to, spending some time making content and spending some time chilling out and trying some of them new Star Wars snacks. Because it's, that Darth Vader cookie looks really, really good. So I shouldn't eat it, but we're going to review it. Looks really good, though. Julie says, my tomcat is demanding to go out front all the time. Just caught him trying to pull neighbours. Well, pull neighbour's cat. You found him. He's not had the snip then? He's been trying to get up on the old neighbour's cat, has he? Dirty bastard. Tiana says, don't say that to me, Ben. But don't say what? I can't eat the cookies. Can't eat the Vader cookies. I'm going to eat the Vader cookies, but I can't eat them. Yours keeps trying to bring in Mickey's. Ah, yes, but your girls are just like, is it Florence, do we think, that's bringing in the mice? Or is it Oreo?
Who knows?
Oh, he's a tart, is he? So he's a dirty bastard.
Yeah, a lot of people don't get their males neutered. It's generally females that you get neutered, and then males if they spray.
Yeah.
Are the ones that you get neutered, but generally I'm of the belief to neuter them all.
Well,
I'm like neuter them all.
If we got them all neutered, then eventually the species would die out. There'd be no more cats. They'd be gone. Eventually. Not in our lifetime, but eventually. Amy has donated $2 for fish lips to be whacked off a bridge. But as you've given a donation, Chrissy. Woo! There you go. Look.
Is that what I was supposed to do?
That's what you're supposed to do, yeah. There you go.
I'm so good.
Thank you very much.
I'm so good at my job.
Then they hate you forever. Well, do you know what? Cats hate us forever anyway, Britt. Have you ever owned a cat? We've got 4 of them. They're arseholes.
Yeah, I have 4 females.
They're arseholes.
And they have all been neutered.
And they are arseholes. Every
And
single
I have a
one of
female
them.
dog, and she has also been neutered.
Every single bloody one of them.
Yeah.
They are arseholes. They're loners. They basically only want your attention when they want something.
Yeah. This is what they do. This is cats, right? They look at you and they go, no.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, come get some strokes. And they look at you and go, no.
No.
And then they bugger off out the cat flap. And then
an hour later, maybe?
An hour later, they'll come in, they'll be like, oh, give me attention. And they'll be all rubbing up against you. And you're like, oh, no, screw you.
And then they don't leave you alone, Florence.
My cats know what time dinner time is. At 5 p.m, they start coming around, all 4 of them.
They do.
They're all sitting there like, hey, mum.
They surround her, and they give her the threat. They say, if you don't feel the bowls, it's you. You're getting eaten.
I go to the toilet and they all follow me.
That's what they do. They look at her.
And I look at my watch and I go, it's not time yet. And they just look at you like, it is.
They put on the sunglasses. They put on the sunglasses. They go, you're going to feel the bowls.
You're gonna feed us now.
You're going to feel the bowls. Or else you're going to be in the bowl.
River just watches them all like, I don't know what's going on with my life. Well, to be fair, actually, River does get put in her place by the cats.
Yeah, very much so.
Which is the way it should be.
Yeah, very. I mean, this myth that dogs, attack and kill cats, whatever, it's a myth.
It's not a myth.
It's an absolute... cats bully dogs.
Cats do bully dogs.
I mean, what was it?
That is true.
Remember Monty, my aunt's dog?
Oh, yeah.
Massive thing, wasn't he?
Yeah, but
Monty
was scared of everything.
But he was huge.
Yeah, he was a golden retriever. I want to say a golden retriever.
Yeah, massive dog. And he got bullied by the cats all the time, didn't he?
He did, yeah. He was scared. Do you remember Minnie? When Minnie was a kitten?
Yep.
And we were pet sitting and we took Minnie over there. And I'm not even joking. Minnie was like...
Yeah, tiny.
Tiny, right? And the dog was petrified of her.
Absolutely petrified.
Because he went to sniff at her and she swiped at his nose. And he was just like... And that was it.
He was an absolute pansy, that dog.
Yeah.
Are you going to have a couple bags?
Like, that was it. It was just like, I'm not going near you now.
Should we get have a couple bags?
Well, so it goes up to 21.
What you want?
So, this would be bag 17.
So if you do this one, then one more stream, I think we're done.
So
But that's one super chat out of the goal of 5. So if you want to contribute to the goal,
Ow, you douche!
actually this stage is tiny. You might have to do 18 as well.
Stupid.
Just to get some time out of it, you know. Get some time.
There. You happy
Tail.
now?
Hold on, look. There you go in the horizontal stream.
You happy now?
There it is.
You happy? No. See, this is what I get.
This is what we get.
I get killed by a poodle.
It's not a poodle. It's something.
He's a little lammy. Who's my little lammy? Who's my little
Look
lammy?
at it. Treating it like a
Oh.
bloody baby.
Oh.
Look at it. I mean, this thing is emotionally destroyed. It is. Yes, you are. Jesse says house sheep.
Yeah, she's a house sheep.
Yeah, I guess so.
No licking.
Yeah, she's my lammy.
Look,
that little rat.
look at you guys. You're getting dog content now.
little rat.
I tell you, I watched a video earlier. It was a video by Bearing, and he's an Australian YouTuber that basically takes the piss out of everything. And they were watching an episode of this show that's called Love Don't Judge, and it was a couple, and the woman was like, "I'm his dog," and she had like dog ears and a dog collar, and everything. And what they'd done is they invited their friend over who had no idea what was coming, sat him down, and was like, "Look at my dog bed. Look at my dog bowl. He feeds me. I'm his dog." And he was sitting there like, what? Well, the guy looked extremely uncomfortable. And this is 2025, folks. It's 2025. And this was in Australia. I don't think I can do it justice, so go and watch Bearing's video on it, on Love Don't Judge, on this woman being a dog. Because it is, it's truly something.
I mean, look at Flo.
It's something. Florence is currently in the lid of the box for this set. Right, put the dog down. We've got some more building to do. Go on, put it down there. There. Just put it down. She's had enough time.
River doesn't like you.
Sure.
My poodle.
You sure? Put it down. Anyway, we've got building to do.
Ready?
Jesse, you might get a river stream. Brit Mate said stick a collar camera on Florence for great content. We've actually considered doing that before. haven't we? We've got a GoPro. We could stick a GoPro on her.
She's scoffing at me now. No, don't scoff at me. I'm not listening. She does. She scoffs at you. If she don't like something you do, she's at you. You're like,
Yeah,
whatever.
And she does. She scoffs
She
away.
proper scoffs
That's
at
a
you.
tiny little section.
I'm like, I'm not listening.
You know what? Tiana's very disappointed because we still haven't got to Gaston.
Oh look, she's going after Florence now. I know. Florence
you-
is just like,
It's my fault River bite his ankle. Thanks, Jesse. Thanks for that.
exactly.
Lisa says, if I put on one on Miss Ravenswood, you see our house from a nearby roof. Apparently Miss Ravenswood likes roofs.
Aww. When I lived at home at my mum's, we had a male cat who was grey and fluffy. We thought it was a girl. It turned out to be a boy when we went to get neutered. Anyway, so it was called Grace, and he had a thing about sitting on top of the conservatory roof.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where he got really fat, right? But you could always see his shadow on top of the roof because obviously the roof was plastic. And I'd come out, and every time I'd open the back door, and he'd just put his head over and be like, "Meow." And I'd be like, "You can't get down now, can you?" So I'd have to literally come up, climb up the gate to bleed and get him down. The other thing I used to do was open up the landing window because he could jump through that.
Jesse says, Snowy refuses to go outside since her operation. She just sits mimicking the birds at the window. You did that.
Aww.
You did that.
Nah, she'll Don't worry, they'll get their confidence back. To be fair, I have one of my cats does not like going outside at all.
No,
The cat flaps there, but she's like, don't think so.
don't think so. She used to go outside all the time. She got a tick as well.
And then I've got like Florence and Oreo who absolutely love the outdoors.
Oh God, they can't even see what you're building on the vertical stream.
I'll move. It's because I'm trying to look at the same time. Yeah, so, you know, you some cats like being outside, some cats don't. My cats have the option. They can do what they like.
Don't forget, if you haven't already, do please click the subscribe button and the like button. If you're watching on mobile, all you have to do is double tap the middle of your screen, and that's a like. Thank you if you have already subscribed. We're looking for one more subscriber to hit a goal of 2,170 tonight,
Mind you, our dog's the same.
which would be awesome.
Because our dog also goes through the cat flap.
And if you want to get involved in the chat,
I
I
can't pick this up.
do believe you have to be a subscriber for 5 minutes, but most of the chat goes on in the horizontal stream. However, I can see both of them. I can see the horizontal and the vertical. And we'd appreciate you. My name's Ben. That's Chrissy. Tiana's got 171 subscribers. She's gaining 30 subs a live, which is really good. That is very good.
Yeah, to be fair though, Jesse, right? The vets told me that River would calm down once she was spayed.
Yeah, that didn't happen, did it?
They lied. They lied to me. Didn't need that anyway.
Jessie says she used to love it. Now it's like she's forgot how to be a cat.
Yeah.
I feel very sad.
No.
I feel very, very sad for Snowy.
Oh, will you?
Wait,
They
look.
have to get done.
Do they though? Whose
Yeah,
whose
Or
decision
else
is
they'll
that?
come back all preggers.
Whose decision is that though?
And also, cats can get pregnant from a very young age, and then you have to then risk their lives
Why are you
of them
risking
giving
anything?
birth. Well, because your responsibility.
Yeah, but look, right. Hear me out here.
No,
Hear me out.
no,
These are
No.
sentient beings.
we're not listening.
These are sentient beings. They are their own species.
I mean, I feed them, therefore I make decisions.
And I do not think it is our right to take away their ability to reproduce.
I do.
And
I-
I'm not
I-
even an animal rights activist.
I think there's a lot of women in this world that could do with neutering, if I'm honest with you. But you know, there we are.
But the point is,
Yeah.
I think the point stands. Right? These are sentient creatures. Right? Whilst we look at them as our property, they are not our property.
Well, technically they are, though.
Britmate says, preach, girl. And since you said that, we lost a load of viewers on the horizontal stream. I think you just turned a bunch of people off.
What did I say?
Just
What?
turned them off.
Oh, whatever.
Turned them off.
It's not my fault you don't like my opinion, Ben.
Lisa says, I'm trying to take away mine. Well, you know what?
I would take away mine too, mate, but I'm like, you can take it.
I mean, just the point that I'm making is that
Yeah, go on then.
I don't think we have the right to control other creatures.
I understand what you're saying, but do you know how many cats are currently in rescues because people get a cat for Christmas and then go, oh, it's too hard work.
Good evening, Scully, over there on the vertical stream. How you doing?
Do you know how many rabbits are in rescues because people get a rabbit, go, oh, it's so cute and fluffy, and then go, I can't bother to take care of it now because my kid got bored.
Mm.
This is the problem with animals. Or, you know, they'll get a cat and then they'll get pregnant and go, well, I can't have this cat anymore because it might suffocate my baby.
Yeah, no, I get you.
So it's one of those where, you know, there's so many cats that are in rescues and everything that
I get
you've
you.
got to stop.
And I see
them
the
reproducing.
the argument from both sides. I
Yeah.
do see the argument from both sides, but I'm stuck on the. You know me, I'm an absolute stickler for individual rights and freedoms.
Oh, well, yeah, I know. And I understand where you're coming from. I do. But at the same time, do you want to be like these other countries where there's literally stray cats on the streets?
Well, no, I
Because that's
get
what
it.
there is.
I get it. Lisa says she wants a bearded dragon. Well, we discovered
What did
today
we see earlier?
that they're now selling them in Pets at Home.
I already knew that.
I didn't know that.
I did.
They're selling bearded dragons
There was-
in Pets at Home.
So there was a bearded dragon, Lisa, that literally kept running up to the glass every time I went up to it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Every time I went like this, it was running up to the glass and then running off and then running back up to it. And I was like, oh my God, it's so cute.
They're on 50 quid. They're 50 quid, but yes.
I think he liked me.
I think he might well have liked you too.
Yeah, he did. He liked me.
Um,
He kept running up to the glass, and I was like, oh.
yeah, so they're selling. They never used to selling them. Oh, apparently they've been selling them in Pets at Home since 2011. Not our Pets at Home. They have not sold any creatures like that until I think this year.
No, they have.
No, they haven't.
They have. You just don't look up there.
I do. I go up there all the time.
You don't.
It's next to the vets. I go to the vets.
Whatever, Ben. What else did they have?
Geckos,
Praying mantis.
praying mantises, and leopard
Mantis.
gecko.
Leopard gecko. Sometimes they sell tarantulas.
The praying mantises were 11 quid a pop. They are very intelligent, funny creatures, says Lisa. Yeah, they have praying mantises for 11 quid a pop.
Yeah, this bearded dragon, he was so tiny as well, and he was he was really cute. He kept running up to the glass, it's like he was playing peekaboo with me.
So Britmate says 50 quid for it is pretty cheap for a bearded dragon. Lisa just says she needs a bigger house because I think she wants a zoo.
To be fair, Tiana, you can get the caterpillars that turn into butterflies.
Yeah, we did that. We got them in the post.
We did do that, yeah.
Yeah, we got a kit in the post that came with, I think, was it 4 caterpillars?
Yeah, Dex wants to do it again, but I said no, because the thing is, we did it before, and we literally had caterpillars for 24 hours
Yeah.
before they cocooned.
They were like, yeah, you'll have them for like 5 or 6 weeks and then
Yeah.
they'll cocoon. 24
24 hours, and they straight away, they were like, nope, we're cocooning. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, sorry, Dex. Because
Yeah.
Dexter is obsessed with caterpillars. So we
He
were
is.
like, oh, well, let's get him this caterpillar thing. You know, we got the whole bundle and everything where it comes with a net and all this. Well, yeah. 24 hours.
24 hours.
We had caterpillars, and then they cocooned. And then we had butterflies. And then you keep the butterflies for a little bit, not too long.
And then release them.
It comes with everything, like the sugar water thing. It comes, you can give them fruit and stuff. And then you set them free. And we set them free.
Fly free, little butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was immediate. So we got them and they were crawling around a little bit and they weren't really doing much, were they?
No.
And then all of a sudden they were like, right, yeah, screw this, we're cocooning.
Yeah, they were just. Yeah, because they just come in these like little tubs that are filled with something, and then what they do is they cocoon to the lid, and then you take the lid off and put the lid inside the net, that they give you, so that when they hatch into butterflies, obviously, and they're already in the net. But yeah, it's very interesting. It's good education, but I don't think I'll do it again.
No, I don't think so. Tiana says, I also said that because I wanted to relate to Harry Potter. I don't like spiders. Why can't we follow the butterflies?
I don't like spiders either.
But I will say this. Speaking of Harry Potter, I had a pack of Harry Potter Haribos today.
You did. He also tried to buy freaking Harry Potter stuff for the dog, and I said, put it down.
Yeah, Pets at Home. They've got £9.50 reduced to clear Slytherin harnesses.
Yeah.
I tried to get one for the dog today.
Yeah,
She wouldn't let me.
No, the dog's got a harness. Okay.
But it was awesome. It was awesome.
Is it? Are geckos cool then, Lisa? Because I know people that like have geckos, but
They also had Slytherin leads reduced to £5. They were very cool. They were. There you go. Look, Chrissy, you're being begged now.
no.
Yeah, she wouldn't let me get it. She made me put it back. I had it in my hand. She made me put it back.
Because she's got a harness, guys.
But I will say this.
She's got a harness, and she's got a special lead as well that's on like one of those thingies.
If somebody gives the super chat of £9.50,
Oh my god.
then we'll buy it.
Are you just talking about the harness?
Yeah, just the harness.
Did they not have any others except what was that
They
one?
had Slytherin and Gryffindor, but Slytherin was the best one out of the two. Tiana's just like, what if I pay for it?
Gryffindor's the better one.
No, Slytherin's the better one.
It's not. Gryffindor is. Seriously? The
What
one
have,
time they don't give me a friggin' spare.
what have you lost? What have you've lost something? Have you got it?
No, I didn't lose it.
He did,
I
obviously.
didn't.
You'll get leaf insects once you have kids of your own. Fair enough.
Oh yeah. Well, Dexter, right? Listen to this. The last time I went to the vets was with who did I take to the vets?
One of the cats. Oreo.
Orca.
Oh, it was Orca, wasn't it?
Was it Orca? It was
Yeah.
one of them, right? I think it was Orca.
She's our black cat. She's
Yeah,
our witch's cat.
she's the fat one that cost me lots of money at the vets last
The
time.
one that owes us £250 for a blood test.
Yeah. So she's still earning that off. Anyway.
She hasn't earned anything yet.
Anyway, so we were at the vets, sitting there, and Dexter goes up to the vets, people behind the desk, and he's like, "Can I buy a cricket?" And they went, "Oh, well, the cricket is for the food."
They're alive, though.
But they're like, "The cricket's for the food, for the snakes and the spiders and the blah, blah, blah." And Dexter's like, "Yeah, but I just want a cricket." And they were like, "No, we can't sell it to you as a pet." And Dexter's like, "But I just want the cricket."
Yeah.
And they were like, "No, we can't. We sell it as food." Anyway, so Dexter goes, "What if I said to you that I had a snake? And then I got the crickets to keep?" And they looked at me and I was like, "It's a fair question."
It is a fair question. It's very fair.
It's a fair question. The boy's just asking.
It's a very, very fair question.
Well, I think so. And also I'm thinking, well, that's a bit mean, isn't it? To say, well, you can buy them if you're going to, give them to a animal to eat. But you can't keep it as a pet. No. That's disgraceful behaviour. Anyway, I did tell Dexter he was not having a cricket as a pet.
Just doing something, changing the title of the vertical to see if it pushes it a bit more.
I think I'm building the library.
I think you might be, I think you may well be building the library. It looks like. I mean, Tiana's she's on one. Look, sliver in. She's on one.
I'm sorry, Chrissy's not here right now. Please leave a message.
I mean, it was really cool. I sent her a picture of my Ron Haribo because they've got 3 different Haribos. They got the Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, and Ron Weasley ones, and they are all different. So they come with a lot of common ones in them, but the faces of the characters are different flavors. Like Ron that we had today was cherry. It was very nice, but they did have some very weird flavors in there. So the blue lightning bolts were candy floss flavor. Candy floss. And the butter beers were caramel flavored. Caramel flavored jellies.
Oh yeah, I tried that one.
Very weird. Very weird. Very nice, but very weird. So yeah, they're a thing. And if you go to Tesco's at the moment, you've got a club card. They're £1.10 a pack. So that's pretty good. Pretty cheap. I may try the other 2. Might even do a live stream. Do a live stream with all 3 bags. What do you think? Testing them out.
Oh,
Basically, me sitting here for an hour eating sweets and then feeling sick. That would be the stream.
sounds about right.
Yeah, that would be the stream.
I'm melting.
Do what you want, all Harry Potter stuff, when I'm in Edinburgh. Yeah, Lisa is not the biggest fan of J.K. Rowling. We won't go into that tonight, Lisa. But Lisa doesn't like J.K. Rowling very much.
I think I can guess why.
Yeah. And you know what? Like I say, people are entitled to their opinion, and people are entitled to like or dislike anybody they please. So yeah, I just don't want to get into that argument at all, because I think that there is right and wrong on both sides with that. And
Yes, I am God.
I'm an absolute
I'm like, I am God.
I'm a filthy fence sitter in that regard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a filthy fence sitter.
All right.
But Chrissy, I thought you loved me, and you still need to show crystal art. I mean, we could do it.
Oh yeah, I do, don't I?
What, are you going to show it on the stream, or are you going to do it on the stream?
No. I'm gonna send her pictures, dude.
Oh, you're going to send her pictures?
Stop being a Willy Wonka. Oh no,
It's not. It's not 10 p.m. yet.
It is baking in here.
You don't need a washed up author playing Bond villain in 2025. Like I said, Lisa. I get where people are coming from. I do. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with a lot of the criticism. I think it's a bit overblown, but I also understand why people are upset. Put it that way.
Ta-da!
That is really cool. I mean, try and get right in on that little picture. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at it on the screen. Look how good that looks.
Oh, I was about to say, oh, Gaston's next, but he's not.
Is he not?
No, it's his friend. His
Oh,
friend's
it's
next.
LeFou.
His friend is next.
Is Gaston in the last bloody bag?
I bet he is.
I bet he's in the last
I'm
bag.
not looking though.
Okay, so let's say that we're done with that for the night. So I'm actually going to say goodnight to the
Oh.
vertical stream now. So vertical stream, thank you for watching. We love you, and we will see you soon. Okay, that's the vertical stream down. However, let's go to big screen. Let's talk about when we're next going to be here, because the next stream is going to finish this. When do you think we can do it? Tomorrow?
Maybe. I have to sort of check.
Yeah. What we'll do is we'll get your steaming machine on tomorrow, and we'll try and clear the airways, if you will. Lisa.
I don't know if Dexter's got scouts tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Lisa. No, we know he doesn't.
No, she said something about I've got to go on the portal.
Let Chrissy rest. She looks tired now. I'm not controlling Chrissy. Chrissy, it was the one who came up with the idea to go live tonight, wasn't me. Lisa's asking you if you're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I would like, before we do go tonight, for you to quickly grab me the next set. Do you want me to send you like a nebulizer? She wants to know if you want a nebulizer.
Oh no, it's not a nebulizer. It's just these stupid sinuses.
So we've got this Vicks thing that steams up, and you put your face in it. It's like a mask. But we don't have any of the sinus refills for it, and we don't really know where we can get them. That's annoying.
I think Amazon.
You think you can get them on Amazon?
Yeah, or Boots maybe. Might see if Boots.
7% nasty, saline's nasty, but it helps. Well, what I'll do is we'll have a look tonight and see where we can get these damn refills. It's a Vicks thing. It costs 30 quid. This is going to be the next set. Chrissy's holding it. I don't know which one of us is going to be building it yet. I think we might do a bit each for this one. This is...
Does he actually hover?
Send you a photo of what we have, and you can tell you. So yes. I wish he did actually hover. But this is Grogu. Baby Yoda in his hover pram. Also, he drinks his little tea. His arms move. I don't know if you can see that. Drinks his little tea. Look. His arms move so he can drink his little tea.
Okay. But he's cutest when he's inside his little thing.
Yeah, he is. It's 1,000 pieces. It was on massive sale in Smith's. It was like 30 quid off. So we had to have it. I've been eyeing it up for months, haven't I?
Yes.
I've been eyeing it up for months, and the fact that we can now grab
I
it.
found it on sale.
She did.
I shouldn't have told him.
She told me.
I shouldn't have.
She told me though.
Yes. Those antibiotics didn't do anything. The steroid nose spray didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's been.
I had
rough.
X-rays done on my wisdom teeth, and that shows that it's not the wisdom teeth.
It's been very rough. It has been very rough. Before we go, we are ending the night with.
They did say if it wasn't better in 2 weeks to go back, but I haven't gone back.
Unfortunately, we're ending the night with 2,169 subscribers, which is one short of the goal. But, you know, it means we're going in the right direction. I will send you, Lisa, a picture of the... I keep telling her to go back. Lisa, you can't tell this woman what to do. She said the steroid nose spray doesn't work. She hasn't been using it.
How?
No, you haven't. Every day I say to her, have you done your nose spray? I don't want to.
It tastes disgusting, to be fair.
Oh, yeah. Stubborn.
I'm
hasn't-
waiting for my new lenses to come.
Yeah, she's getting some new lenses for her glasses, which are reactors and anti-glare
Reactors.
and all of that.
Because obviously I also suffer with migraines.
She does.
So the sun hasn't been helping. So cost me an arm and a bleeding leg.
Cost
though.
£145.
£145.
I want to get my
And that was with glass, like the frames I've already got. So apparently they're going to text me, and then I've got to take them in and leave them for 2 hours, and they change over the lenses.
what I intend to do is do exactly the same, but in my
Yeah.
Ray-Ban Metas. So I plan to get a pair of lenses in my Ray-Ban Metas, reactors, and Tiana said my glasses cost 177 and my contacts are expensive. Yeah, I mean I would love to get contacts again, but I
No.
just can't afford them. We just
Do you know?
can't.
No. Do you know why you're not allowed contacts?
'Cause I forget to use them.
Yeah, because he literally will fork out and pay monthly for these bloody contacts, which I don't mind if he's going to use them, but he doesn't. He uses them one day, and then he's like, "Oh, my eyes are sore," and won't use them again. I'm like,
I might have to try it one more time.
so I go, "What the mother?"
Because
You know,
I
just
think,
put some bloody glasses on.
but I think Tiana's right. Daily ones are the best because the best thing about contacts is you can stick them on and then you can just wear sunglasses, and you're still seeing right.
I don't know if I can have contacts. Actually, I've never tried because mine are. I have prisms.
Well, the channel is now going to be paying monthly for a Merlin annual pass and a Disneyland Paris annual pass. If it can,
Unless we can get extra money to pay that outright.
yeah, I mean, if I can get another, I would say €330, I'd be able to pay it outright. So we'll see.
Sorry, say that again.
I'd need another €330,
I was my brain. Oh,
and then I'd be able to buy it outright. Because well, yeah, €330 would do it. Tiana says, I started wearing them since I was 9 years old and I'm 17, almost 18. So, exactly. Like, subscribe, so we can pay for some of this stuff.
Lila, bless her, hates wearing glasses, and she's had them since she was like, what, 6, maybe 5?
Yeah.
She's had them. And she hates wearing glasses, and her eyesight keeps getting worse and worse. But she said every time we go to the optician, she's like, when I'm a grown-up, can I wear contacts? And the optician's like, yes. Because she hates glasses. But I don't see Lila wearing, like, putting contacts in.
No.
I don't see it.
I mean, I think the best way for me to get dailies, it wouldn't be to do it through the opticians. It would be
Yeah, but you
just-
also suffer with dry eyes.
Yeah, really dry eyes. But then if
So would contacts not...
No, I think it'd be fine because of the solution.
I don't know. I think you'd have to... There's something that you would have to...
Talk to an optician about
Yeah.
it, I guess.
Yeah, I was also patched as a kid, Lisa.
I wasn't patched as a kid.
Lila also has a lazy eye, but unfortunately her eyesight is actually making the lazy eye worse.
It is.
But there's nothing we can do because obviously her eyesight is much more important than the lazy eye. So the only thing we can do is wait until she's a bit older to then get laser eye surgery to correct the lazy eye.
Yeah, and that's probably
Um,
going to cost a fortune.
So no, that's on the NHS. So so she got discharged from the hospital because there's nothing else they can do now till she's older. Because if she gets the surgery now, she'd have to have it again when she's older. So we're trying to help her bad eyesight,
Mm.
and then hopefully we'll get the laser eye surgery when she's older to fix the lazy eye. It's like a catch-22. This is what they said. The lazy eye is making her eyesight worse, and her eyesight is making the friggin'
Lisa,
lazy eye worse. But we can't do both. We
Mm.
it's
Lisa, I'm trying to solicit more super chats. I do apologise, but
I think my lazy eye is my left.
just trying here.
I think it's usually your non-dominant. So I took Dexter to the opticians because he keeps getting headaches, and I took him to the opticians. And it turns out he's got 2 lazy eyes, but his lazy eyes actually work together to give him better eyesight,
Yeah, Emma was here and she left.
which I found absolutely hilarious. Because this is Dexter, and he's got he just has everything. So, because when he was younger, he was under the hospital for a lazy eye.
Yeah.
But now, as he's got older, apparently his lazy eyes are helping his vision.
Which is interesting. And on that note, I think it might be time for us to draw this down
Yeah.
to a lovely close. And I do want to say a huge thank you to Amy for chucking in a super chat tonight. We really do appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully, we'll be back tomorrow night to finish this set, to finish this Beauty and the Beast castle, this monstrosity from Disney Lego.
Yeah, gonna have to get a shelf though.
We are going to have to get a shelf. Lisa, I'll send you some stuff regarding the vaporizer or whatever it is in a minute. And if you are on our Fortnite team, don't forget game time in about 20 to 25 minutes. With that, we'll do the classic smile and wave. Oh, go watch and like Lisa's new video. It is the Halloween mushrooms from Disneyland Paris. Do that. Bye-bye.
Whack the bitch.